You may be wondering how I got up here, surrounded by other artifacts. Only occasionally attended to reduce the dust that collects on me so I can stay in mint condition. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's focus on who I belong to. Her name was Sacred Downing, and you might find her history quite interesting. She grew up right here in Trenton. Ever since she was little, she always wanted to box, but her father, James Downing, wouldn't let her. Instead, he put her into sports such as soccer to get her active. Eventually, at the age of 14, he started to let her box and became her coach. She went on to be a 12-time national amateur champion in the bantam weight class. And in case you didn't know, the bantam weight class is for people who weigh over 112 to 118 pounds. Throughout her career, she started off with a winning streak until she had her first loss in 2001 against Carrie Ann McNulty. This made her career 4-1. At the time, the Olympics did not have a female boxing program, so to replace that, female boxers would participate in the Pan Am Games instead, which took place every 2 years. Downing took part in this competition and traveled all the way to Argentina for the match. She walked away with a silver medal. Pan Am Games then took place in Trinidad, where Downing participated and brought home gold. She won 11-3 against Brazil's Lauren Capiz. She once again achieved a winning streak of 6 consecutive wins until she lost to Lauren Fisher in her match against her in July 2010. And this was her first loss after 50 bouts in the last 2 years. A bout is an athletic match, or in simpler terms, a fight. But Sacred Downing is more than just a boxer. In 2015, Sacred Downing was only 25 years old and had already won 10 national titles. And among that, she also funded the Sacred Youth Academy. She sees the academy as a way to keep kids active and away from video games and gang violence. She says that the chance to see young people grow and flourish when given the right opportunities gives her a driving sense of passion. She was also part of the I Am Trenton campaign, which was the community's way of raising money for grants to give to community groups. Downing is also a compassionate person, donating clothes and some even her own for the less fortunate. During her career, she even helped Carlin Kelly run for Miss State Teenage Beauty Pageant, who was a boxer at Downing's Sacred Youth Boxing Academy. In 2018, she had her first pro fight against Britain Hart and won. The last that any of us saw her, she was coaching young children how to box at One Punch at Oxford back in 2019. That would bring you back to me. She came in and donated me at Trentoniana to be among such great items of history that make up Trenton. Why, I even had the honor of being in the same place as the ark that George Washington himself rode under when he came to Trenton many, many years ago. If you're curious about what I look like in person, come visit me for yourself at the Trentoniana room. Laura and Liz can happily answer any questions you may have, and you may even learn about some other very cool artifacts that hang around with me. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you soon.